So we're gonna check out this video from Man Guide. Modern women are tired of working. So let's check this out.
This is so sick and fucking twisted! Sick and twisted!
I just quit my job because they made me mad, and honestly I want to do music full-time anyway, so can you guys like blow this up so I don't look stupid and like maybe I can pay rent next month?
You already look stupid because yeah, doing music is a great way to learn how to, I guess, interact with people in a semi-structured fashion. Is she actually listening to terrestrial FM radio? Is that still a thing these days? Do we still call into the request line? What is she doing?
Here is a stool to sit on since you are 9 months pregnant. And Ashley is sitting on a stool and she's 8 months pregnant. Thank you, I didn't know that was an option. Are you seriously injured? Why are you sitting on a stool? I'm 9 months pregnant and it was offered to me. Well, you can't use it without a doctor's note saying you're pregnant. I go on maternity leave in 2 days. Did you think I just got fat? Can you not see? I'm pregnant. Regardless, I'm gonna need to see some papers. Ashley, did you need to provide papers? No, I did not. So since you're trying...
So this lady has a problem with rules, which everybody got a problem with rules, but rules are what makes a society function. You just can't go out here and do whatever the hell you want to do. As much as some people would want to do that, you do have to function within the confines of some type of structure or something else. And yeah, structure is a male thing. No. Let me rephrase that. Structure is a man thing.
Trying to make me prove it when you're not trying to make her. I quit. You can't quit. I just did. This is unethical. So is calling somebody in to cover a shift for you and then making them stand for 11 hours straight while they're 9 months pregnant when you could be giving them a stool. Goodbye.
I'm known as an artist on TikTok, but I'm a teacher IRL. Lately I've felt like death. I can't explain how overwhelmed I feel. I don't even have time to eat an effing cup of yogurt for lunch. They guilt us into working overtime since we work with kids. I'm so done with this.
What has your job given you instead of a raise?
Emotional damage.
I'm realizing that I haven't been on TikTok in a minute, and I have to get back to telling you all about my journey of dating. I am now 43, not 42. And I'm still single. Starting to date again, so stay tuned.
That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly.
If everyone could just go grab my book so I can be a full-time writer and don't have to go into my terrible job and deal with the worst boss on the planet, that would be great. Again, doesn't want any structure. She just wants to do whatever the hell she wants to do. That's why she's on here making TikTok videos, I would presume. Yeah, because that's real productive.
Feminism is a scam. A few years ago, I was an angry, blue-haired feminist. I once believed that male privilege was real and that I was a victim of the wage gap. Now that I understand the true motives of feminism, I know that this could not be further from the truth, and that modern-day feminism is a war on true masculinity. Before women had the right to vote, most were stay-at-home wives, which meant they weren't working jobs and couldn't be taxed. Our overlords didn't like that. Rockefeller started funding feminist campaigns in media, and as a consequence of the movement, women started entering the workforce and leaving the home. Children would then be separated from their parents and sent to Rockefeller-funded schools to be indoctrinated by the state. All of this...
That's what they said with the with the women's rights and all of that. That wasn't about no women's rights. They looked at the situation and said, we got this majority percentage of the population not paying taxes, oh no, if we tell them just to go to work, just to pay taxes, that's not going to work. So we're going to offer them equal rights. And then, but it just snowballed into what we got today.
It's ultimately disrupting the family unit at its core. Feminism is defined as the belief in social, economic, and political equality of the sexes. But in the West, I must ask, what rights do men have that women don't? Modern feminists are convincing women that hookup culture, using hormonal birth control, and not shaving is liberation. That toxic masculinity is prevalent and the patriarchy must be dismantled. Through movies and media, we're taught that working for the man, climbing the corporate ladder, and paying tax is more empowering and valuable than raising the next generation. Women have lost touch with our natural loving instincts and birth rates are plummeting. Men and women are not the same. And by protesting for equality of outcome rather than opportunity, feminists are demonizing and emasculating men.
Guess what? All these bullshit don't work. If you dream of quitting your job or building your own business but you've got no idea how to make it reality, then listen up. All businesses require some trade-off of time versus investment, but seriously, the trade-off of time and filling out surveys and the like is seriously not worth it. Trust me, I've been there.
Owning your own business is probably one of the hardest things you're ever going to do besides giving birth.
It's not going to set you free. If you want to know how I escaped my toxic job and set up my own business, then follow along with me. If you're serious about changing your life and you want to copy me and build a side hustle to replace your full-time income, hit the link in my bio and let's go!
Yeah, hit that link in her bio so she can introduce you to her Ponzi scheme. Go ahead and do that.
Look, a fairy!
Oh, sorry, dude. I killed that fairy.
So this says, me thinking of all the stuff I could buy if I had a job that actually paid me minimum wage. That's what it's about, materialism, just buying stuff. Oh, okay.
Hooters gave me this today. Pretty much an updated rulebook, and I'm gonna go over some of the stuff in it with you guys. Makeup is not optional. You must come to work photo shoot ready. Hair must be natural colors and blended naturally. If you have blonde hair, no black highlight. No peeling or...
What's wrong with her voice? It's either Marlboros or some drugs that she's done or something. I can't listen to her talk. Hopefully she's gonna be done talking here in a second.
Chip nail polish. No jewels, glitter, or nail art. Guess I'm taking these off. In some states, no nail polish or nails can be worn. None of these piercings. Tattoos must be covered. If you choose to get a piercing or tattoo during your employment, you will not be able to work until it's covered or removed. You can only use these brands of makeup. You must appear to live a healthy lifestyle and appears physically active, muscle tone, and carries herself upright. None of these hairstyles are allowed. You are required to smile and make eye contact. Hooters girls don't have a bad hair day or use the excuse it's the weather. Tells you how to do your makeup and how to blend it so you look like this instead of this. If anything gets on your uniform or mask, you must change immediately. You are only allowed to carry pens, lipstick, notebook.
I guess Hooters is the only place that you can work, or are you being lazy?
And money on you. Anything you put in your hair must be your hair color.
What's surprising is that they let a basic girl like her be a Hooters girl. I guess OnlyFans and sugar daddy websites along with social media did ruin everything. Because those attractive chicks, if they weren't married or in an LTR, would have become a Hooters girl. Now Hooters probably takes anyone like her, and I don't understand why this chick is complaining about the job requirements. Hooters has an image to uphold, which is cheerful hot women who seem kinda perfect. Let me take that back. Was. Because now it seems that they've lowered their standards. But why would they want one of their Hooters girls to have a stained t-shirt or messy hair or allow her to be a complete nuisance? It's called customer service and an experience. If she wants to look like she just rolled out of bed, she should work at a Waffle House or a diner with the rest of the double-post walls and single mothers. And this simp couldn't believe, is set beside himself, and is awestruck that Hooters would write a book to quote-unquote objectify women. The whole point of Hooters is to have hot women. And having standards isn't objectifying, it's having standards. The simp is shocked Hooters doesn't want trashy women or females that are visually HOEs. Fancy restaurants don't want them either. Chicks with piercings couldn't even be the bartender at a country club. She, like most modern women, don't want to be held accountable or have to live by standards. And this simp, mangina or male feminist is trading his dignity for pats on the head by feminists who will never screw him. Does he really think him being a white knight will make him look like Superman to these bedwenches? And so, if that floozy doesn't like these standards, she can work somewhere else. It's that simple. But I'm sure she won't get as many simps giving her large tips as she'd get working for Hooters. Let's see the comments on this Sims page, because the...
So I don't get about Hooters, it's kind of like a strip club. Like, why go to a strip club? Ugh. Nasty. Disgusting. And then, you know, some men that I know love going to Hooters, you're looking at these ladies and you're trying to talk to these ladies and you're giving them tips. Look, women just because of their existence are used to saying no to men. And you multiply that by 1,000 when you go to a strip club and try to pick up someone. You go to a place like Hooters and try to pick up someone. I've come to the conclusion, like, why even go? I want a woman that want to be with me because I'm me. And she likes me. I know that's a tough ask these days. That's very tough to ask these days. But it is what it is. So you're in a strip club where the profession that she has chosen is to wear very little clothes, and at some point throughout the night, no clothes. Take dirty ass money, in most cases $1 and $5 bills from people. Years ago, I would have said from men, but I'm gonna say from people today. And somehow you think she is gonna be with you exclusively? Make that make sense.
Original video is either deleted or private. Damn, top comment puts the simp on blast. Nuked him from outer space. Male feminist. Just say you can't get any, bro. Same shit. This is how you know the red pill and MGTOW is winning, because dudes are now fully or subconsciously aware of this, and I'm here for it. I love it when simps get called out being sellouts. Another comment. OMG, work somewhere else. Stop complaining.
Exactly.
Free market corrects things like this. Exactly. She can get a job at Walmart and Subway is hiring. Oh, I forgot. Then she won't get any large tips from simps. Because if she worked at Hooters, she can get money for just existing. Maybe find a sugar daddy offline so there's no paper trail and she's not caught on the internet. She wants to collect the benefits of working at Hooters without the price to do so. This is just like relationships. Women want the commitment of a boyfriend without being faithful or having to cook or clean, without earning those benefits and privileges. Basically, like most modern women, the entitlement is they just want the benefits for just existing. Birdbrain comments, I doubt they pay enough to be that picky and demanding.
Oh my gosh.
They don't pay a lot of dumb girls to begin with, and it's because the actual waitresses requested that, as they make 90% of their money in tips, so they want the wage to be as low as possible so they can pay the least amount of taxes. This is the service industry 101. Even the country club $1,000 steakhouse waitresses work for minimum wage, because they make at least $200 a night in tips. Finally, a sane comment from a woman. Disney has this and a lot of entertainment places do. Exactly. These Hooter girls aren't getting tips because they know what beer to pair with the hamburger. They're getting the tips because they're hot, and their cleavage looks like they're about to do a jailbreak out of the small white shirt. Does this dumb girl in the video know that there are standards for men too at restaurants or any other job?
You guys, I'm back in Florida, and I'm here to remind you, America is not the American dream anymore, okay? I don't think it's ever been the American dream. So I just got back from Germany, and I'm gonna tell you a couple of the things that I learned while I was over there. One of the first things...
Can't wait to hear this everything just yap. But let's see what she got to say. She went to Germany and now her worldview is totally different. Maybe she had an epiphany or something like that. Oh, can't wait to hear this.
That I caught on to was the fact that when you're pregnant, a woman can take about a year off of work to be with her child, to raise her child. And the husband, the partner, can take 3 months off.
The husband, not the partner.
I don't know about you guys, but you guys know that I want to be a mother. I want to have my family. So, like, that was, like, the cherry on top for me. So let's get that one out the way. And another thing.
You can do the same thing in the United States. You don't even have to go back to work if you so choose. But that requires getting yourself together and cooperating with a man. That's what that requires. You can do that here. You can do more than that here. But, you know.
The taxes that they pay actually goes to the people. Like, their government takes care of them. I pay taxes out here and I don't see anything. Where does it go? I don't know. But it doesn't go to me, okay? I have no health insurance in America. Their fruits and...
Imagine if you cooperated with a man that's of some means, a respectable man. Well, again, maybe that's something you don't have to worry about. Maybe the things that he does would take care of all of that. But no, it's all about you, because you said nothing but me and I. But let's continue.
Vegetables are cheap. Being healthy is cheap. I want that luxury. I don't know about you guys, but I want that luxury. Also, most Germans don't work on Sundays. Also, they do not live a stressful life. Like, I don't know what it is about Germany, but people are just like so chill. They seem to be like in their soft era where I come to like...
I will venture to guess that this lady doesn't want to work on Sunday or Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, or you get what I'm saying.
The United States, and I feel like I'm in the hustle and bustle all over again. Like, people over there, like, they what do you call it? They glide through life.
They probably stress family over there more than individualism that is stressed in the United States. And in the United States, a lot of women have fell into that a lot of people have fallen into that individualism hook, line, and sinker. But the difference is women need the group. Women need the community to be happy. Men don't. We'll be perfectly fine by ourselves in our solitude.
One thing I wasn't a fan of, though, the sun goes down at 4 p.m. So the time that I was there, which was December, it was gloomy, there was rain. I didn't get to see snow, but literally I left not too long ago. I got back this morning, but there's going to be snow on Tuesday, so I missed out, but it's okay. Also, transportation, I don't really think you need a vehicle. Like, you could just like ride the train. I think it's pretty economic to drive the train. Plus, you can like actually like walk around. Like, it just, I don't know. I kind of like that vibe. Like,
vibe, huh?
Unless it's like a road trip kind of vibe. But other than that, I don't care for it. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, experiencing other countries is always like a fun time, but just seeing the difference in care in the people and the way of living, it was quite the experience, and it just reminds me that I don't want to stay in America.
So that's going to be it for this video. Yeah, there's more to come.